Hey, good evening, my friends. Welcome to our Monday night live broadcast. Tonight we have some special things that we're going to talk about. And Angie, I'm glad you're here because something that you said on Saturday has generated a tremendous amount of excitement. And I heard from a number of other people that felt the same way that you did. It's amazing what a comment can have. So let's get right into it because there are a number of things that I want to cover. Now, for those of you that are in boot camp, our second boot camp session is tomorrow night. For those of you that are not in boot camp, there's still time to get in. Now, I sent out a message on Friday, and tonight we're going to talk about it. And these whales are searching for a new home. And a lot of people don't really understand the significance of the term whale when it comes to network marketing. Now, there are 10 secrets that network marketing top earners know, but you don't. Top earning network marketers in your business don't share this information with you for a number of reasons. But when you apply this information to your daily prospecting and recruiting activity, you'll become a top earner much faster. So if you've ever wondered how some people achieve success in your business so fast, I mean, how do they rise to the company? They get in the business, and within 30 or 60 days, boom, they're at the top. So here are 10 secrets that the top earners in your business know, but they never talk about it. And there's a reason. First secret, every month, 200 network marketing companies close or make unpopular changes that drive leaders and people in the company to leave, to go someplace else. Second, every month, 300 new companies are launched. Only 93% of them are going to fail within 5 years. Third, network marketing companies recruit whales from other companies. Whales are people with large circles of influence. Four, whales will leave a good company and move to another for all kinds of reasons. Five, whales will leave a failing company and move to another one. Six, 85% of the whales and leaders in a company have been in more than one company during their career. People usually make more money in their second or third company than they did in their first. Eight, when you bring a whale into your business, it grows much faster because they bring people with them. And tonight we're going to talk about some companies that are in a bit of disarray. Nine, help is available to anyone to recruit a whale. And 10, anyone at any level of experience in network marketing can recruit a whale. Whales, again, are people with large circles of influence, capable of bringing large numbers of people with them when they join your business. They are fundamentally two kinds of whales: people with network marketing experience and people without any experience. In my whale book, we break it down for you. Applying this information will have an explosive effect on the growth of your business. It helped one of my students, Francisco, build a team of 72,000 people in 20 months by recruiting whales. He now has over 500,000 people on his team. It helped Sheldon add 3,500 people to his business in 3 weeks. And it helped Cindy add 3,000 people to her business in 3 months. So network marketers are in the center of two perfect storms of opportunity. Storm number one, every month, 200 companies close, fail to launch, merge with other companies, or make unpopular changes that drive their leaders and teams to go to other companies. And every month, 300 new companies are launched. Statistically, 93% of them are going to fail within 5 years and drive their leaders and teams to other companies. So there is a perpetual movement of unhappy network marketers looking to move into another company. Second, large companies are closing, going bankrupt, or recruit staffs in record numbers. Professionals losing their jobs have created a tidal wave of activity on LinkedIn. LinkedIn currently has 1,090,000,000 professionals. They're adding 10 million a month. 10 million professionals are joining every month. And 20% of the professionals being laid off are in sales. So people with experience, in my book, I call insider whales. And people without experience are called outsider whales. And you're capable of bringing both types of people into your business. When you know how and where to fish on LinkedIn, even you can recruit a whale. Now, the fast way to become a top earner is to talk to the people that you know with large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. We have a methodology that you can do this without picking up the telephone, calling them. A faster way to become a top earner is to talk to the professionals that you know with large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. That's what everybody in network marketer is taught. But we're going to step it up. The fastest way to become a top earner: talk to the professionals that you want to know on LinkedIn and Facebook with large circles of influence. We'll talk about the outsider whales first. Bring them into your business and then help them bring in their friends. But an even faster way to become a top earner when it comes to whales: talk to a network marketing leader with a large team, the insider whales. Bring them into your business and help them bring in their leaders and team members that are already trained. Now, outsider whales can rise to the top of your company quickly because they have extensive credibility with the people in their circle of influence that they know. They have the experience to lead, train, inspire others, and build teams. They are eager to talk to you on LinkedIn. And many of them will join your business. And they will immediately bring many people with them when they do. So who are the best professional whales? Well, clearly, the top of the list are experienced network marketers. Then we have experienced affiliate marketers. We're going to talk a little bit about affiliate marketing because it's starting to creep into the network marketing sphere. Experienced internet marketers. Anybody with a list of people that have credibility with the list. Authority figures. Insurance agency owners. Professional athletes. Celebrities. Corporate executives. Business owners. Authors and professional speakers. Coaches. Podcasters. Again, anybody that has any kind of an audience. And with the proliferation of podcasters internet marketers and experienced affiliate marketers, the idea of affiliate marketing is really catching up, which is the reason why when we introduced Max GPT, for the first time, 29 years, I've launched a product with an affiliate commission. Now, last year in September, Neora won a landmark case against the Federal Trade Commission. Stopped them in their tracks. And but at the same point in time, it laid down certain rules regarding network marketing. Jeff Olson was the CEO of the network marketing company that I joined back in 1995, the People's Network. It was a 24-hour-a-day channel that delivered via television personal development programs. My entire life, I've been involved with self-help, personal development stuff. And in 1998, our company was sold to Prepaid Legal. In fact, Jeff introduced me to Harlan Stonecipher, and he told him, Harlan, this guy has figured out the internet. I was the top recruiter in the company using AOL. Unfortunately, Prepaid Legal was not interested in the internet, and about 75 to 80% of our leaders went to other companies. They all wanted me to go with them, but more important than that, they wanted me to train their people. After doing a big training at NECAN's big event in Anaheim, California, I had such a tremendous success promoting my first internet training program that I've been doing it ever since. This year, the Federal Trade Commission announced a rule banning non-compete agreements. I don't know how many of you have really taken a close look at your distributor agreement, but one of the things in just about every distributor agreement is you're forbidden from getting involved with another network marketing company. Well, that's out the window. Now, Peter Hugenhoff was the master distributor in a company. And earlier this year, he resigned. So he's in a company called Awakened. And something happened with the products. We got a bad review, so we left. Went over and joined another company. So he leaves in April. In May, he joins another company and goes right to the top. How does that happen? Again, leaders leave one company and bring people with them to another. Beauty Counter terminated all their distributors in April. They shut it down. And a lot of the former CEO launched a new company. That's less than 4 months ago. And a lot of Beauty Counter distributors went over to Arbonne. Now, I'm not going to get into all of the details. I'm going to save that for our top earner retreat at the end of the month. Rodan and Fields, a skincare company, been in business, I think, for over 12 or 13 years. last month sent out a notice to all the distributors that they are terminating their distributor agreement, and they are going to move on with an affinity, an affiliate program. What did that mean? It meant that anybody that you sold the product to directly, you're going to continue to get paid. So the affiliate programs, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to be, you don't have to do anything. You have an affiliate code. Anybody that buys the products through that affiliate code, you get paid. What if you're a leader and you've told 10 people about the business, so they're connected directly to you? Only each one of these 10 people brought 500 people into the business. That's 5,000 people. Only you're going to get paid for the 10 that you directly brought in. Everybody that they brought in, forget about it. So when you go on LinkedIn and you start looking for Rodan and Fields people, and last week we talked about how you could find them, how you could bring people up. What you're going to find is that some folks have been with them for 9, 10 years. They're at the high level. They have full-time jobs doing something else. This change doesn't do anything to them, because they just keep telling people about the products through their affiliate link. It's only going to be the people that were actively building a business that have dramatically been affected. Those people are going to be looking for another company. Juice Plus, been around for a long time, having all kinds of difficulties, and that right now, Juice Plus, Max International, USANA, and Youngevity are all companies. Business is down significantly. Now you can go on LinkedIn and you can find people that are connected with these companies. And so everybody is in a rush. Let me go. How do I connect with a whale? That's what everybody wants to know. And you could certainly go on LinkedIn. Let me do that. We go over here on LinkedIn. And so we could do a search. Show me all of the Amway diamonds. You got 659 diamonds. How do I find Herbalife distributors? You got 118,000 Herbalife distributors. Top position in the company, president's team. You got 1,300 president's team. Reaching these people, many of them are not very social media friendly. The easiest way to get to these people is to connect with someone at a lower level, develop that friendship, develop that bond, and that person will bring you to the top guy. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been sharing a success story of one of my students who signed a 3-year, $20 million deal with Verizon Wireless. Got it off of LinkedIn. How did he get to the decision makers at Verizon? He connected with an engineer on LinkedIn. What do you do? I'm an engineer. What do you do? I've got this, we have a unique cleaning service. We clean things with drones. Really? It was the engineer that was so fascinated with what Dan did that made the introduction. Rodan and Fields. People, you got 34,000. Now, an easy way to find them, look for opportunities. We got 1,300. Lots of different ways to do it. You are in a relationship business. Now, I'm celebrating 29 years in network marketing, and I want to tell you, I'm celebrating this whole month. It's going to be a party. And then September, major birthday, going to have another party. Andy Van Dyke signed a guy up in a business from Cyprus. He met him on LinkedIn. He had 50,000 people in his former business. I'm not sharing this with you to impress you. I'm sharing this to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Sheila Pfeiffer, brand new to network marketing, could barely send an email when she started. 8 months later, she landed her first big fish. First big fish. I played cards like you taught me. It was patient. I'll email you about it. The sky's the limit. And Rhonda Collier, who is $1 million earner in Isagenix today, she hit that 4 years after we started working together. Sent me this. My team just enrolled the #1 earner in another company. She was making $500,000. She's going to leave her company and build with us. This kind of activity is going on all the time. So on the 23rd, Friday, the 24th, Saturday, and the 25th on Sunday, I'm holding my top earners summer retreat. Now, for those of you that have been in different retreats in the past, just like my boot camps are different, this one is going to be off the charts. We're going to spend a lot more time, have a whole new series of information that we're going to share. Our goal is going to be to help all of you surpass everything that you've ever done before. Set goals that you can't even think of and surpass them. So last week, I sent out a notice to everybody. You can register for my August boot camp and our summer retreat. Go to maxlineguard.com/retreat combo. Use the promo code Big Deal. You can participate in a retreat for $98. That's right, $98. It's never been this low. You'll never see it this low again. My accountant called me up on Monday. He says, "What are you, nuts?" No, I'm not nuts. But I've got something I want to share with all of you. Don't miss this. Now, when you know the 10 top earner secrets that propel the top earners in your business to their level of success and apply them to your daily activity on LinkedIn and Facebook, you can become one too. Unfortunately, the top earners never talk about them. And when you have better business building tools than the top earners in your business had, you can become a top earner much faster. Plus, when you use my proven texting tactics and my prospecting strategies and scripts that produce immediate results and generate more sales faster, our project launch script when used with the right people, are producing outrageous results. Now, in boot camp last, actually, I don't think I did it in boot camp, but I did it on Saturday. One of the strategies that we have is to offer people suggestions. You're putting yourself out there as a social media expert, and let people know your settings are off. People can't see this or people can't see that. It works amazingly well. It helps build rapport. And the people that don't know very much about LinkedIn appreciate you. So I introduced something called FaceApp. And one of my students, let me see if he's here. He's not. Oh, yes, he is. Bruce, let me unmute Bruce for just a second. Did you ever hear from her yet?
No, unfortunately, she hasn't called back yet. I've written back.
All right, but remember, you hear a post with her every once in a while just to keep her active or keep her eye on you. Unfortunately, but see, here's the thing. This was her original photo. Now you're going to run into people that are not smart, that don't smile. A smile is so important. So we took the original picture, we ran it through FaceApp, we got rid of the frown, we put a smile. And a number of my students suggesting picture changes have enrolled people in the business. So if you're not connected to me yet, go to LinkedIn, find me, and connect, because we're going to be sharing a lot of things this month. Now, the longer you're not taking action, the more money that you're losing. Let me unmute Angie. Angie, yeah, hi, Angie.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I got to tell you something. You had me on the floor. I mean, that's all I could talk about. And I must have gotten about a dozen other people who wrote in. I've always said that working on Facebook for any length of time can be addicting. I mean, Barbara, will confirm that. And so it's addicting, because where else could you literally just pop on and you got somebody to talk to? You're never alone. When you're on a social network, there's always somebody that you can talk to. And so I asked Angie, I said, so, how's it going? And she comes back and she says, it's like catnip. And I mean, I so far, I think I've gotten 11 emails from people that, said the same thing. So and it is, we're gonna talk about that tonight. The only thing that stands between what you want from life is often merely the will to try it and the faith to believe that it's possible. Now, I have to tell you, the way you communicate with people on LinkedIn, I had somebody earlier today who says, Max, nobody's answering me. I'm sending out messages. I'm trying to engage people in conversations. Nobody's answering me. What am I doing wrong? It's either your profile, you're approaching the wrong people. It is up to you to find the hot button. You can get anybody to respond. And I shouldn't say that, because there are going to be people that aren't going to respond. So in cases like that, forget about them. Move on to people that do respond. Rich DeVos is one of the co-founders of Amway, and you can jump on LinkedIn, jump on the internet. He's probably got 25 or 30 phenomenal quotes. I'm going to share some quotes with you today that you can post And when you post with frequency, you achieve what is being called today a social network influencer status. Because what you post resonates with people. So the past does not equal the future. This one is attributed to Tony Robbins. And with consistent effort and persistence, all of you can achieve any goal you set for yourself. Because you have unlimited free access to a pool of people that is growing by 10 million bodies every month. Think about this, 1,090,000,000 professionals. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. In our retreat, on the first day, I asked everybody, why are you in this business? What goals have you set for yourself? And if we're going to set up goals, you got to have SMART goals. I want to win the lottery. That's not a SMART goal. A SMART goal is specific, is measurable. A SMART goal is attainable. A SMART goal is relevant. And a SMART goal is timely. And when you set a SMART, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely goal, you can achieve it because you have unlimited access to people. A goal without a timeline is a dream. Goals that are not written down are just wishes. You got to write them down. It's a dream until you write it down. Then it's a goal. And one of the goals you want to set for yourself, health and wellness, is certainly important. But what about money? Weekly income, monthly income, annual income. That's got to be a goal too. I'm giving you the steps. I'm giving you the scripts so that you can contact people every day. Every day. Talk to perfect prospects for your business. As soon as you realize they're not a good prospect, they're not a perfect prospect, stop talking to them, talk to someone else. And in our retreat, we have the Top Earners 90-day game plan. We're going to show you how to do it. This is advanced, okay? In boot camp, create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. For those of you that are struggling with the concept of becoming a leader, that's why you want to be in the retreat. A goal without a plan is only a dream. And people who wrote down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them than the ones who didn't. Telling a friend increases this rate to 78%. And what you get by achieving your goal is not as important as what you become by achieving your goal. And it's a wonderful thing. Right now, let's dive into what a goal is. A goal is an end toward which you direct specific effort. So I want you all to be thinking about, why are you in your business? The three key elements of a goal: an accomplishment to be achieved, a measurable outcome, a specific date and time to accomplish the goal. So how do we set goals and then achieve them? First, achieving and accomplishing any goal is one of the most satisfying pleasures of life. Winning a race, beating the competition in your market, ridding yourself of a bad habit, all give delight. Define success. During the retreat, I talk about my passion for sailing and winning sailboat races. I mean, just thinking about some of the races that I was in the past just changes my state. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Achievement and accomplishment does not happen accidentally. They're the result of clearly defined goals that are acted on until completed. Goals determine what you will or will not become or accomplish. To be or not to be is directly related to your ability to set or not to set a goal. Goals establish direction in your life. Specific goals. If you never set a goal, how will you know where you're going? And they can be simple. Goals identify results. If no goal exists, then how do you measure your progress? Goals challenge you to grow. And it could be a simple goal like I need to get into the habit of making 10 connections a day. 10 connections. After you get that down, set another goal. If you never set a goal, how do you move out of your comfort zone? Goal setting improves your self-image. It improves you today and makes you feel better about tomorrow. Goal setting gives you confidence. Your frustration is immediately lowered when vagueness and doubt are replaced by focus and concentration. One of the wonderful things about creating that profile on LinkedIn or even Facebook is in many cases your profile reflects who you're becoming, not necessarily who you are. Goal setting forces you to be specific. It is the first positive, obvious step to success. So let me just give you a quick anatomy of a goal. What? The what is the goal. And this provides direction. Why? The why is the set of personal benefits which provides fuel to reach the goal. And finally, how? It's the map that provides the mile markers for achievement. So what are your goals? Because they're the blueprint for your success. What are they? What is your goal for August? Where are you in your business today? And where do you want to be at the end of the month? We're already 10 days into the month. What's your 90-day goal? Where do you want to be in your business? You got to be specific. Where do you want to be on Halloween, the end of October? What's your 1-year goal? What's your 5-year goal? You got to write it down. July marked the beginning of the second half of 2024. So what'd you do in July? More importantly, what are you going to do in August? What you're going to end up doing in December is going to be determined by the number of people you talk to, the number of people you bring into the business, and who those people know. You will do more business and make more money than you did in the first half of the year if you follow my formula and my scripts. Talk to everybody in boot camp about the power of yet. You aren't born with the ability to walk, but we all kept going. We all kept trying until we could walk. So if you're thinking, I can't do this, yet it doesn't work. Yet it works for everyone. Everyone. I don't know yet. We're all learning new things every day. LinkedIn is adding new features that continue to blow me away. It doesn't make sense yet. I don't get it yet. I'm not good at this yet. With practice, perseverance, and persistence, nothing can stand in your way to becoming successful. So don't disqualify yourself before you start. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. For those of you that are in boot camp, we actually gave you a downloadable copy of Think and Grow Rich. Let me ask you, how many of you have gone through it and read it? Challenge yourself, read it before the third session. Your achievement starts with a burning desire. It's your why. Start now with what you have and find better tools along the way. Show the world what you'll do instead of telling them. Happiness is found in doing, not possessing. Persistence will beat every failure. Weak desire brings weak results. 99% quit from temporary defeat. You're not paid for what you know. You're paid for what you do with what you know. That's probably my favorite out of all 10. Continuously pursue knowledge, and failure is always temporary. So how do we develop the mindset? And during the retreat, we're really going to devote a lot of time to goal setting and mindset. Instead of saying to yourself, I can't do this, start saying, I can practice more. Instead of saying, this is the best I can do, start saying, I can keep moving. Instead of saying, I'll give up, say, challenges help me grow. Instead of saying, this is too difficult, I will try another way. Instead of saying, I'm afraid of making a mistake, say, mistakes help me to learn. And instead of saying, I don't understand, I can keep learning. I have failed, you can say, I won't give up. You know, a lot of people get into a network marketing business and you look around at some of the top earners in the business and you say, after you've met them and you've talked to them, you come out of that saying, you know, God, if this person could do it, I could certainly do it. So now I want to talk to you about something that is absolutely going to change the way you work. Max GPT. For those of you that registered in early July, some of you registered it towards the end of July. We were using a different shopping cart. All refunds have been issued. If you haven't received your money back yet, it's coming. You'll absolutely get it before the end of the week. You need to reorder. And we talked about this. It's an affiliate program. So however you got to Max GPT, and maybe you've shared it with people. If you don't reorder by the end of the week, we're redoing the matrix. And when you do reorder, you know, you're going to be starting from scratch. You're going to miss out on a lot of opportunity if you told people about it. Now, after a participant in my August boot camp, again, Angie said using Max GPT is like catnip. I heard from other people that felt the same way. So I looked up. I said, what's catnip? It's a sense of euphoria. And when Max GPT produces a sale, or you get a response that you've been waiting for, it's the same thing. So go to maxgpt.com. Let me come over here. Now we're in the process of changing it. Oops. So see, what caused it to break was right here. You got three options from Max GPT. You could order it monthly, pay $19.97. You could pay for it annually, save 2 months. Or you could order lifetime access for $297. And when you fill it in, you're going to get a thank you. You've got a unique affiliate code. Now we're in the process of updating this because it's no longer being released. It's not coming, it's here. So all of it, we're giving you an opportunity. We're going to give you the tools. We're going to give you training on how to share this with other people. You're also going to be able to see everybody that you referred it. We're going to give you scripts things that you can post. And when people click on your link and then they go to buy it, you're going to make money. Got an email. I'm trying to decide whether we want to keep the video that we have. But the bottom line for all of you, I want to explain what motivated me to do this. You see, I never wanted to turn my training programs into any kind of a business opportunity, because I want you all focusing on selling whatever it is that you're looking to sell. Over the last 7 years, see, network marketing is changing. And if you don't change, the internet is changing, social media is changing. And so over the last 7 years, I've come to realize that 70% of the people in network marketing are orphans. The person that you got into the business with is no longer in the business. Half the people in boot camp are orphans. Half of the $1 million earners in Isagenix that I helped become $1 million earners were orphans. So, in good conscience, I couldn't turn recommending a boot camp or recommending some of my live trainings, because A, it was a lot of money, but I didn't have anything. I didn't have any glue. See, affiliate marketers have some basic ground floor program. And last year, or I should say in 2022, when ChatGPT came out, by the end of last year, I knew this would be the vehicle. So you go through, you order it, you have an opportunity to get additional things. So the affiliate program pays a 33% commission. Refer 3 people, you get it for free. So refer 3 people to the monthly program. We're going to give everybody a 7-day free trial. Tell 3 people, it doesn't cost you anything. After that, if you told 10 people a week, you'd make $66. And it's an easy conversation to have. The annual, $199.70, same thing. Earn $65. Tell 3 people, pays for itself. Tell 10 people a week after that, you've earned $650. Not sure how long the lifetime's available. We originally set it up for 200, expanded it to 300. 33% commission, you earn $98. Tell 10 people a week, and it's not hard to do. Somebody's trying to sell you something, you don't want to buy it. You're talking to a network marketer that's struggling. See, up until this, there was no motivation for you to tell other people about me. As a matter of fact, why would you? I'm your secret weapon. Why would you tell anybody about me? Now you have a reason. So in addition to earning these commissions, when you buy Max GPT, you have an opportunity to buy the whale book, buy the 90-day game plan, or buy our digital. These are all digital courses, endless free leads. You learn a commission for that too. The whale book, 90-day game plan, This is what screwed up the order process. Or you can get all of this. And now it's all about talking to people. Now, let's come back over. And we're in the process of the beauty of Max GPT is I've taken every script, every strategy I've ever used, and we've loaded it into this computer brain. For some of you that were old, former students in boot camp, we had a file of downloadable motivating posts. We had a file of downloadable GIFs. We're loading those in here. We're going to beef this thing. We're really beefing it up. It's going to be going through some, but right now, all you have to do I say to a teacher, it's going to give you all kinds of things on what to do, what to say. And as more of you use it, this is the thing that I'm just flat out crazy about, is as everybody uses it and they are filling it with alternatives, it's going to give even more. It's going to make the responses richer. Blown away. I'm truly blown away, and it's so fitting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat if you haven't registered yet, go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo. Use the promo code Big Deal. Jump into boot camp. Participate in the retreat. You're never going to see it this low again. Tomorrow night, I've got things that are going to be shared for the first time. Every boot camp is different. And you can continue to count on me to deliver the latest, the greatest use of every tool. what you're going to love. And I got to tell you something. Some of the people that I'm working with, Taylor, every session of boot camp is recorded. Every session of the retreat is recorded. You'll be able to go into the library. You can watch everything. They're all recorded. Same thing with boot camp. And for those of you that are in the August boot camp, remember, you have access to the July boot camp. We had an extra session. Anybody else have any questions? You know, Taylor, even if you paid the website price of $5.97, it's still a bargain for the information that you receive. Anybody else have any questions? If you've talked to any of my staff about my coaching program, and you're interested in coaching, I'm doing something special for coaching too. So write in to support at maxsteingart.com, put coaching in the headline. I have for this month, at least for 5 people anyway, there's a 25% discount on coaching. Look at some of the Bob Rakowski is one of the top earners in Organo. Kai Deering is a regional vice president for prepaid legal. I'm not for Legal Shield now. It's the highest earner in the company. More and more people are coming back. Okay. And there is nothing. One of the things that you're absolutely going to love about LinkedIn, you couldn't do this before. It's catch up. So we've got some strategies for catch up. We have we have new things that we're going to be talking about that you can do. You couldn't do last year. So Angie, how do you approach people from a year or two? Well, first, Angie, what you have to do first is if you're going to approach somebody, the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure they're active. If they're not active. Now, if you haven't talked to them at all, which is going to be the case, what you could do is you could start out by sending them a motivational gift. Future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Send the image first, and then you send them the little note so that, hey, I recently started sending these to my friends on LinkedIn. I hope you enjoy it. Then look to see how long you've been connected. You know, we've been connected on LinkedIn for 9 years, but we've never really talked. And then ask them a question based on what you see on their profile. If they're relatively active, what you're going to do first is just send the motivating image without asking a question. Hope you enjoy it. The next day you go back, you send them another motivating image. And what you want to do is you want to look to see if they opened it up, if they looked at it. We're going to get into that in boot camp, but that's how easy it can be to restart a conversation. And thank you, Angie, because I mean, I'm still catnip. And that's exactly how you feel when you send a message to someone that you believe is a great prospect. And you know they're a great prospect. Would you like to know how you could generate significant income working on the side? Would you like to know more about my business? And when they come back and they go, I'd love to know more. Catnip. Catnip. Let me take a look and see who's here. Kurt, I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Bob, they're putting those, was that you? Trying to get those videos from those recorded sessions to you. Daryl, I hope your hand's better. Again, let me just reemphasize. Oh, look, one last thing. For those of you that are in Canada and you're trying to order, there was a problem with the zip code. So just put in 12345. If you're in Canada and you're having a problem putting in the zip code, just put 12345 and your order will go through. By the end of the week, we're going to have a whole series of trainings. We're going to show you how you can turn every conversational opportunity that you have with someone that doesn't result in getting a prospect for your business. You're going to be able to turn around and you're going to be able to establish a great relationship with them by recommending Max GPT and making some money on the side. And who knows, later they may come back and look at your business because they appreciate what you've helped them do. So let me go back here. Oh, I like that too. So Angie wrote, I look forward every day to prospecting on LinkedIn every way. You've rekindled the flick to a flame. I like that one too. Bruce, we'll connect tomorrow and we'll figure out, get you back on the schedule. Anybody else? Let me flip over here. Something I always like to do. This little window is going to become your favorite thing. So I guess this is you, Navi. You sent me a connection request, so let me look at this. Let me open up the mic.
Hi, Max. How are you?
I am good. So welcome. Let's look and see.
Just quickly, I just joined Isagenix a couple of months ago, so I'm just continuing to build my brand for a bit, and then I'll throw Isagenix on later on. That was a recommendation by my mentor and other people in the industry.
Well, for one thing, you I've helped 60 people become $1 million earners in Isagenix. So what you're going to do is uh, you're never going to list Isagenix, okay?
Got it.
You're gonna instead what you're gonna do is, in fact, um,
So the food bank that I work at, that's on a volunteer basis. I could probably move that down to the volunteer section and then probably pull my personal training business back up to the top of LinkedIn.
no, actually
No?
keep it in there. But
Okay.
we need you see what you're gonna replace this
Mm-hmm.
with a blank a blanket description. In other words, instead of calling it Isagenix, it's going to be the International Association of Wealth Achievers. You're going to give it a very, very unique name that's going to make people curious
Okay.
about what it is. And we come down here, but see the fact that so that is going to be on top of working here. Okay. And
Okay.
you want to give now the fact that you're a personal trainer. I got to tell you, anybody that has a professional recruiting history, you're going to be able to leverage that like crazy. Okay, and when are you in boot camp?
No, honestly, sir, I just got introduced to your services probably about 2 hours ago. I ran into a lovely lady on Sunday in Toronto by the name of Jillian. She was in the Tupperware business for about 30 years, so she suggested I reach out to you and connect with you online today. So,
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put in the chat. Let me look it up. Let's see, www. /boot camp. And let me. Use the promo code bigger deal to get into boot camp for $59, which is a significant discount. And what we're going to do in boot camp, now we already had the first session on creating your page. The other 3 sessions are all about communicating, connecting, communicating, and closing. So depending upon wow. So you got 18,000 followers.
Correct. I've been in the HR recruitment game for over 20 years. Lost my job at Sienna during COVID and decided to become a fitness trainer and be an entrepreneur for a couple of years, and then got into Isagenix recently to complement my business.
When I say that you're sitting on a gold mine, you're sitting on the Lost Dutchman gold mine. Okay, because one of the things that you can do with LinkedIn, okay, you can have a max. If you got 18,000 followers, that means you got 18,000 connections.
Right.
So number one, your settings are off. You don't want the followers to be visible. But what you're going to be able to do is you go over to your network. First level, you got 18,000. Yeah, I got 11,000, but they're only giving me credit for 9,100. But what you can do is you can come up here and you can do a search. I mean, there are people that you're connected to that you've never talked to, especially being a recruiter, and you can restart
those conversations.
Oh, it's unbelievable. In fact, if you can, I love easy, and if you can type in the chat your phone number, I'll try to give you a call tomorrow and give you some, some ideas. But you are in a perfect place. Let me see.
Yeah, no, appreciate it, sir. Even my mentor at Isagenix, Terry, she speaks a lot about my potential. So just going to be hustling for the next 90 days and recruit and learn the game and build my empire.
Have you ever been in network marketing before?
No, I haven't. I've been in talent acquisition for 25 years and fitness on the side, and then it was due to COVID losing my job that got into Isagenix. Like the product, been using it on and off for 10 years, and then got deeper into it because people thought I'd be a good fit as a business owner. So slowly expanding.
Absolutely. Well, you picked a good company, and they've got a lot of great tools. As for the rest of you, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll have a 9:30 S-Max session, a 4 o'clock session, and August is going to be the start. The next 5 months, I promise you will all do more business in the next 5 months with some of these new things than you've done all year. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.